So just an aside question real quick, just alluding back to the COVID thing. How strange was the atmosphere in the stadiums without fans this last season?
It was eerie, definitely. I remember the Seattle game, our first game. There was no stadium or no people in the stands, and it just kind of felt like everybody was dead. Like everybody kind of was like, "What's happening? Like, where's the
Okay.
news going to come from?" But I like to make the joke that in the Ivy League, every game is like that, except the hard games. But you kind of got to bring your own juice. A lot of your cheering is going to be from your own sideline. You kind of be, you got to be obnoxious with it, but that stuff gets stuff rolling, and then kind of infectious throughout the whole team. So I felt right at home with the no fans and stuff. And then kind of as the season got on, there were more fans letting the stands in specific stadiums, so it was fine there. But at first, it was definitely you could see people a little shooken by it.
Look at Julio and Debo. Like, look, I know this isn't an SEC game, guys. Some of us played without fans.
So I'm gonna take this in a little bit different direction. So tell us about the diet of an NFL linebacker. So what do you eat on a typical day?
In season or out of season?
Both. Either
Both.
one.
Out of season, I feel like it's more regimented because I get my own meals. So maybe the first month of all season, I'm just chilling. I'm not really concerned. I'm concerned, but I don't really make sure I know exactly like what's going in my diet. And then by like second month, like when I'm about to start training again, I'll be like, all right, I need to start eating my lean meats and greens. So, and then by the third month, like I'm really in training, I really order my meals from a specific food service, and I know exactly which ones I can see which ones I want to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner throughout the day. The serving sizes and all that. It's usually going to be like a lean meat, could be turkey, chicken, maybe steak, though. But like it's all cooked, better than like if I cook, it's going to taste amazing and be kind of fatty and all that stuff. If I get it from a service, it's going to be cooked. Maybe I'll like make my own seasonings on it, but it's going to be healthier. And then always a serving of vegetables, the good vegetables in there. That's like your oil in the body. And then the starches depend on the carbs, depend on what you're going to do for the day. So around lunch, you definitely want those carbs. That's usually when I get my training in. And then dinner, I try not to eat carbs because I don't need to burn any calories and stuff while I'm sleeping. And then breakfast, obviously, get back to eating maybe a little bit. But you kind of got to mix and match. You got to know how your body works and what works best for you. But everything's more strict in that off season, getting your body ready for the season. Then when you're in the season, things get a little bit weird because now you're at the facility all day with practices and stuff. So the facility luckily like gives us food, prepares us food, and then you kind of get to pick what you feel like you need for the day. But I can't eat much. Our lunch is right before we practice, and I can't really eat a whole bunch and then go run. So I make sure I kind of load up on carbs right before lunch, and then maybe my dinners will be more protein based than that. And then breakfast, usually stuff with oatmeal, eggs, and maybe I'll have French. That's kind of like a cheat sometimes. Like French toast on Fridays and Thursdays on Fridays or just Thursdays. And then I always have a protein shake with like a lot of like a healthy dose of like vegetables and all that. It tastes good because they put some ginger and like fruit in there, but I say I need like more vegetables in the day, so they gave me like a thick protein shake of it, and that kind of gets my veggies in for the day. But I like to watch what I eat. Obviously, everybody's different, but I think having a good strict diet routine is definitely helpful for the body.
But so how much has your diet changed since your rookie season?
Rookie season, I was pretty good about it. That's when I got all the information that like I needed. So I learned about a lot of this stuff in college just through I always asked or we hired a guy who was like our weightlifting coach / nutritionist. Like he was just some science, body composition, all this stuff. So I was always asking him questions. And then when I went out to Colorado, that's when I learned how important it was to follow all this stuff. And then I wanted to give myself the best shot and, become a good player. So that's when I kind of implemented all that stuff into my game. And then when I got to a facility where all the food was just laid out in front of me. I was like, all right, now I get to pick this and this and this. Then it was really going to that rookie off season. I was like, oh, I have enough money to just like, buy meals that are already made how I need them made. And then that just helped me, kind of get a routine going in the off seasons and stuff.
Man.
So, go ahead, Mike.
He's way advanced over his years. Like he's not like Marshawn Lynch just eating Skittles all day.
I grew up just like that. So I have a pantry really because, it was always I have like a pantry, like you pick something out and just like replenishes back. So I still got like, I always still got like a pantry of snacks, but like especially in season, I look at it and I just don't touch it. Like maybe if I'm having like a bad day, I'll have like some Skittles or something because I was like a Skittle addict growing up. And that's really like why coaches always come talking to me about diet and stuff. I actually have the worst diet, but still be athletic. So I'm a popcorn addict for sure, but I like popcorn. That's not going to go away. And candy, any type of like that fruity candy, Jolly Ranchers, Mike Max.
What color is your favorite Skittle pack? What's the best Skittle pack color?
Purple's the best, and then the light blue.
Light blue's
I try to eat any type of Skittle. Like any new bag they're gonna make, like I definitely try it. Like they just made some yogurt one like I was very disappointed in.
Yeah, I didn't like those.
I don't know what they're thinking on that. But
they could have been better. They could have been better.
Yeah, I like any type.
That's pretty dope though. So what you're saying is you don't eat Chipotle 6 times a day like some of your teammates?
My boy Keith. I do not. But that's what works for him.
Does he really does he get 6 burritos or does he get like 6
like bowls? It's crazy. I didn't believe it. And then he said, no, I eat that. And then I watched like his story of him eating, Chipotle 6 different times. And eventually like Chipotle sent him like a card where he just goes in there and gets Chipotle for, I don't know if it's free, but gave him like enough money or something on a card to get Chipotle. But
that's crazy.
You got a Chipotle black card?
They sent him a nice letter and everything. So, yeah, it was dope.
Thanks for raising our stock prices.
Yeah.
So we're going to start into our final bit of questions here, and we appreciate you sticking around for this long for us. So we're going to kind of bring it more current, where the Falcons are today, where Foye is today, and then we'll let you loose. So